Oh, what this? It seems very interesting. And if I open it, oh, wow, amazing! Really, I'm just there. Wow, it was so intense, so crazy. Hi people and welcome to this new video and episode from Mazzika, and you're here to listen great Egyptian music today because we are talking about AMR DIAB. I know many of you are loving AMR DIAB, and even if his recent activity was so intense with the release of 2 albums in 1 year, yes, just with the Sahran and also Ana Yala, we have to talk also about his older album, older songs. I propose to take a look at one album that released 20 years ago, just before. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you want more video like this. So yes, it was a huge album, and it was a long time ago because it was in 2K1 and we are in 2021. I know Mazzika will do a special birthday of 20 years for this album very soon, and it's the album AKTAR WAHED by Hebak, and this album was released in 2K1, 1 year after the famous Tamali Mark. I wanted to do the Tamali Mark album, the best album of AMR DIAB in my opinion only, and one of the best, maybe the best album of Arabic pop for me. But as AKTAR WAHED was 20 years this year, I wanted to do before. So AKTAR WAHED was 10 songs. So AKTAR WAHED was consisting on 10 songs, and there was a video that was released for this album. Huge sales of album in this year in 2K1 in Egypt and in Arabic countries, and the album was just the continuity of Tamali Mark. The style was quite the same, and there was great song also in this album. I propose you a review of this album and some good memories if you know already AMR DIAB, and if you don't know and discover it, you check amazing song. The first song was Ala Balo, and it was the video, the main video supporting the album. This video was produced by Mazzika, Alam El Phan. At this time it was Alam El Phan that produced AMR DIAB's album and many great albums. At this time Alam El Phan was just ruling the industry because there was so great album coming from there. There was some Mustafa Amal, there was some Shirin Mahdi, Isham Abbas, and of course AMR DIAB, and many other. And Alam El Phan became Mazzika in 2K7 or 8, I don't remember, and now they're Mazzika and they're producing great album also. Anyway, Ala Balo, and got the eye of logo of AMR DIAB. Got some hi-hat symbols there. You get the strings, Arabic strings. Mohsin Gabar was the producer, of course. Directed by Sherry Sabri, who directed many Ruby's video and was also his partner. You get some Western beat, dance, Eurodance, and also the choreography is as you are in the club in London, maybe, or in New York. This percussion and this momentum, so great. He was so young. Wow, everything is blown away, and Egyptian instrument, violin. Check the ethnic part of the song. It's just as in an intro. It was so daring to do something like this at this time. You break all the beat. There is no AMR DIAB singing for now, and just there is singing on darbuka percussion only. no beat, supporting voice done by Amrodia behind, some kind of flute and strings little behind. It's quite a striking mix between some urban outfit, very in Western, and he's singing a song only in Arabic and Egyptian and with only some instrument from Egypt. So it's really crazy at this time to do a mix like this. And now the Western beat is back to do a club banger, mixing both Western and Arabic flavor. It was Mohamed Rahim that was composing this song. Well done. Lyrics by Mohamed Rafay and Tarek Makour for arrangement. It was a daring arrangement at this time. And it's still quite a unique song, even right now. This mix of dance, Eurodance, Western beat with an Egyptian instrument has been done since this, but not with this special intro during a very long time. Flute, strings, and the beat. Very nice. So club banger. Alam El Phan has been so covered by many industries. It could be some countries of Balkan, it could be some Latin American countries, and of course Bollywood covered even the song Ala Balo in the movie Garam Masala.
फलक देखो ज़मीं देखो.
And after you got AKTAR WAHED, the name of the album, and was a potential single. Maybe it was released in single, but there is no video about it. Yes, it was very influenced by flamenco vibes, as the trademark of AMR DIAB after Amarain, Nourenain, Habibi, and even, of course, Tamali Marak. Uplifting, very up-tempo, fast song. Composed by Aman Mustafa, the great and the unique Ahmed Ali for the lyrics. I like this. It's got something as a flute, but it's keyboard, and it does a great effect. Perfect voice as always. Sure shot it. You got the sun here. It's just bring you smile, sun. It's a love song about the one that everything is so perfect, so well produced. At this time, it was so ahead of other singer for this kind of mix, with Western beats, Spanish, Latin, and Arabic structure, and it was so incredible. After on the album you got Kan Tayyab, and it's much more and it's much more traditional Gil music from Egypt. I love this kind of mix of the claps, very loud claps, and the percussion. Composed by Amr Diab at this time also. And lyrics from Ahmed Bahgat Amar. He still do some lyrics with this man even right now in his new album. Well produced, arrangement by Tarek Makdour are excellent, really. The kick is quite fat and the instrumentation is so great. You got amazing strings and Egyptian instruments also behind to give something as an Arabic flavor, just in the best way. Yeah, there was also some kind of slow song ballad as Baid al-Layal. A well-renowned composer Khaled is always there, even right now in the industry, is one of the main pillars of Egyptian pop and Arabic pop right now. A ballad, romantic number, but the beat is quite fat. Acoustic guitar, just has Latin vibes. Incredible melody. Different stage. Got even some qanun behind. Very romantic number. Great demonstration from the voice of Amr Diab. Some kind of breaks also. Mohamed Rifai for the lyrics, and again Tarek Makdour was doing an amazing job on this album. After it was Alt A. Composed by Amr Mustafa again, and Khaled Tag Eldin for the lyrics. Mid-tempo. Very sweet, very soft. And the beat is quite as Latin. It reminds me of a song of Tamali Mike 2K album. It was Albi Achtarak, that kind of this vibe of Latin, salsa pop. Just nice. After Wala Leila. So engaging, so dancing, so great melody. El Badri Kalbash for the composition, don't know him. Up tempo with some kind of flamenco vibes, the guitar and the spirit, but much Arabic music. Ayman Bahgat Amar for the lyrics. In the same kind of genre of AKTAR WAHED. Or Ala Balo from the Tamali album. Great percussion. The beat is quite delayed and very dancing. You got some violin, some strings, and different kind of mood in the song. I like it very much. Some kind of melodic break. It's rising up, and after you got the chorus. Sunny vibes, This kind of break is really cool, really. After we get Adini Rigaltek, composed by Amr Diab and Baha El Mahmed for the lyrics. Again, quite dancey track. With much drums. I don't know if DAF or lick are used there, but this kind of drums of tabla. Oh, this kind of instrumentation is so great. So easy to listen because there are many variations in the song. Even 20 years after, it's just fantastic. Quality of vocals production is there, and you get some really good engineers in this team at this time. I like so much this part with the violins. Egyptian instruments, so great. After it's a romantic ballad, Sadaqni Khalas, composed by Amr Mustafa. Ayman Bahgat Amar for the lyrics, and all the arrangement of the album was Tarek Makdour. Drums, some violin strings behind, more a western ballad, but the composition is much Arabic, really. So many emotions in the singing of Amr. Again, the acoustic Latin guitar. It's not a Tamalima like this, it's another song, really. So sweet, little cheesy, but in the best way, honestly. There are many so different moods on this album. The overall production is very homogenic because you know that is Tarek Makdour that is doing all the arrangement. There is a consistent quality and a kind of trademark for this album. But all the songs are very different and giving so much good vibes, I think, in this album, really. After it's Ahebek Akrahek, and it's I love you, I hate you. Amr Mustafa again and again, and Ayman Bahgat Amar. He was doing almost every lyrics on this album also. The guitar, acoustic. Some kind of horns on the keyboard, supporting Amr's voice, catchy chorus, and after it's very soft. Solo guitar, solo Spanish guitar, very cool vibes of flamenco. I like the progression of the beat. The kick is really fat but also warm, and in the entire album is quite this kind of beat, and I think it's doing more bass and more warmth to the overall mix of the album. And after, the last song of the album was Ya Habibillah. Amr Mustafa, and it's Baha El Mahmed for the lyrics. She's doing this also even right now in the last album, I think. and Amr Mustafa for the composition. Beginning as some reminiscence of Craig David's song 7 Days, I think. This soft guitar, R&B beat that is quite soft, and the voice of Amr Diab that is doing the main difference. It's a sweet slow ballad. It's representative of this area, I think. A decent song for the end of the album. I think the overall album is so great. It's not the best album for Amr Diab in my opinion, because the best album is Tamari Mark, and there are one or two other albums that are just before AKTAR WAHED, but it's in the high league of album of Amr Diab, because this period was so incredible for the production, and I think the mastering also was very interesting in the Alam El Phan production of this time, and the voice of Amr was so incredible. It was just ruling the industry after the blockbuster success of Tamari Marak album, Amarin album, and also Habibi Al Nourinain album. So I think this was the great area of Amr Diab, but he managed to do some other great areas after, you know, because even in Rotana and even in Ney now is doing some amazing things that I wouldn't imagine really at his age, after so many years of career, and with a new company, a new music company. So it's incredible, and I think it's mandatory to listen to this album and to enjoy this album if you like Egyptian pop and Arabic pop. So that's for now. Hope you like this reaction review, and also remembering this album. I was discovering this album back from Egypt in 2K1, and with Rareb Alama Lebanese album Sahaluni El Leil. It was one of the first albums of Amr Diab with Tamari Mark and AKTAR WAHED was the first album that I listened. So I think they are just stamped in my memory, and they will stay forever and are in my are among my favorite albums. I hope you like this reaction and review to the Amr Diab's album of 2K1. It was 20 years ago, and I think it's well deserving that this album is still fresh and still very engaging and very well produced even right now. AKTAR WAHED Bahebak, this album from Alam El Phan, is so intense. If you don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. Stay safe, and also take care of you and of your relatives. You can listen to every Amr Diab's album in CD, in streaming, and in video. All this discography is so amazing, and I see you very soon for new adventures. So take care, bye.